Praise that ass up, it's PJ Smart Awesome the guy. When you look in my eyes, you see the grind. There ain't no green in this, just the grind. It's OG on the rise. Praise that ass up. The Kenyan citizen netizens are literally buzzing with profound reactions right now over some imported potatoes by KFC, and nobody, and I mean nobody, seems alarmed by the urgent problem of the rising single parenthood in the country. Yeah, right? You didn't even think about it, see? Nobody even thinks about that. And when I say single parenthood, ladies and gentlemen, niggas and bitches, pimps and hoes, players and playmates, I intend to mean the mother here. Although there are rare cases of single fathers here and there as well. Man, a lot of kids are out here growing fatherless, and nobody seems to get slapped over it. People treat that shit like it's fucking normal. Sometimes I'm like, the whole of this fucking generation is out of its fucking mind, man. How would you fuss over some potatoes? Yo, this shit is so fucking urgent, it requires some national address. In fact, it should be treated with such an urgency that every country is supposed to treat this shit like a fucking state of emergency, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's not normal for their kids to grow without their father. This shit is really hazardous to their psychological development and their social life and emotional health. And, man, it is time. Okay, I know I can't change the world. It ain't even my responsibility to do that. But if I gotta say something about it, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it with my chest, nigga. I'm gonna say it because there ain't nobody talking about it. Y'all quiet, y'all pretending like it's fucking normal. So you got a single mom, you're good, you're okay. It's not fucking okay. Man, y'all need to grow up more than the kids. If y'all don't grow up, who gonna take care of these kids? Hey, let's not pretend that one parent can fully realize their roles in child upbringing. That shit is lying to yourself. That shit ain't true. You can't do that. You can't. If you're a mother, for example, and you're trying to raise a son, how you want to understand everything that a man needs? You don't know. There's some things you can't know. There's some feelings and orientations of a man because you're not a man. You can't understand. Period. And that's it. So let's not pretend we can play double roles. A man as well cannot understand some of the things that go on with a female's life. So we can't pretend that we can do our roles correctly just being single. That shit is a fucking lie, and y'all need to cock your minds up and think about it. Because if we don't have the presence of mind to solve this problem, we're gonna have a generation of depressed kids, depressed people. And this shit is gonna be in a cycle over and over again. That's what I'm thinking. It's really important that people start talking about this shit. This shit really pisses me off, man. I'm pissed the fuck off. Everywhere I go, I see single moms. And every time the blame is always on the mom. I don't want to go into that fucking debate because I'm not here, to feel bitter about anything. I'm just here concerned, man. I'm just trying to tell the mother, sometimes you gotta sacrifice your own ego and pride and trying to think about, your kids, because at the end of the day, they're important. Sometimes their fathers can be a necessary evil. You need them, man. You might not agree on many things, and that's okay. You ain't got to agree on nothing, but at least agree on one thing. You take care of your kids as both parents. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even blame nobody no more. You see, the parents themselves, the way they were brought up, most of them were brought up by single moms. And they becoming single mothers is just a resulting effect of being brought up by a single mom. You see, the cycle keeps going on and on because they believe it's possible and it's fucking normal. And you know why they did not succeed in keeping their husband or their wives? Because nobody, since they were brought up by the single parent, nobody was there to guide them on how to relate with another gender in terms of marriage and parenthood. Yeah, let me just say parenthood, because people don't get married anymore, man. People just stick together. They got a little situation to stick together and that's it. They get kids and they ran away from their responsibility. I don't want to talk nasty about man. It's not always that when a man walks out of a kid's life, it's the man's fault. Sometimes it's the lady's fault. But you know what? We men, we're supposed to take all the motherfucking blame. We're supposed to be stoned like a small Stephen in the middle of all these social accusations. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not surprised that some men did not walk out of the kid's life willingly. But I ain't here to talk about that either. My concern is people should stop to think and take care of kids. It's OG on the rise. Brace that ass up.
They must have thought I died. You can see the pain in my eyes. I'm on the edge, aiming right in my mind. Running up, niggas better think.